Hey, what's going on, guys? This is my first video on the new channel, Turbo and Teller. I'm Teller, and I will be playing a lot of the story-driven and choice-based narrative games on this channel. Turbo, the other half of this channel, will also be uploading his content with different games. There will be a few occasional collaboration series we have from time to time. When we're not uploading those, I'll also be uploading some miscellaneous games like anime fighting games such as this one, Pokemon challenge videos, and some turn-based combat as well. Today, I've decided to be starting the Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2 challenge series that I was thinking of doing. This self-imposed challenge will be completing the game deathless. I will be finishing every single battle this game has to offer without a single loss. I've attempted to do this on my own before, and it's a lot harder than you'd think. The Saiyan Saga alone is extremely difficult. So let's hop right in. This is my favorite Dragon Ball game I've ever played, and I've played just about all of them, so pretty excited to start this series. So I have a strategy going into this. My strategy is that right off the gate, before we even go into the story mode, I'm going to go to the tournament mode, and I'm going to do what I can to get as much money as I need to get the items that are going to be essential to beating this challenge. It's a little scummy to do it this way, but in the item shop, right off the beginning, you can get items for all your characters, and the item that I want to get is the where is it? Oh, here we go. I need to get the One Who Loves Justice and the King Yemma stamp. When you combine the two of those in item fusion, it gives you a halo. And any characters that are considered to be good characters, or like the good guys, I guess, can use this item to half the amount of ki they need to use a special move, which is kind of scummy. But for a challenge that's going to be this difficult, on the hardest difficulty, no deaths, I kind of need it. And they give you the very basic amount of characters right at the start, the usual Z fighters and Piccolo and whatnot. And I'm going to show you the screen just so you guys know what I'm talking about here. Each character is going to have all these different stats that you can see right here. They have 8 different stats. But if you go to look at it, not every single... You only have 7 slots, but 8 stats. So you have to pick and choose what it is you're going to upgrade and use and what you're not. And as you can see, 3 of these slots are locked for some. So some characters, usually the better characters in the game, have 3 or 4 locked, and then the less powerful characters will have 2 or even 1 sometimes. There will be items that you can buy that can give you those other slots, but they take up a slot to do so. It's still worth it to do it in the end, because obviously having 6 slots as opposed to 4 is still better. But that lessens the amount of stats I can upgrade with items anyway. So the way that the items work is as you battle, you'll gain experience that'll go towards the items that are equipped on the character you battled with. If you have it, in this game they have up to 5v5s. As long as you're using characters that have items on them, even if they don't jump in the battle, they're still going to get XP. So, I want to get as much items on the characters that are going to be used throughout the story as possible. And obviously, because this is the only Goku until we get to the GT section in this game, upgrading this Goku is going to be essential. Goku and Piccolo are very essential for like the first 7 arcs of this game, because they do the movies as well, if you've never played this. And in the Saiyan Saga, there's a lot of difficult battles right off the start. So what I want to do is, they give you, I think, 5 of every stat item right away. I'm going to get some money going through the tournaments that we'll have to complete for this challenge anyway, so I'll just knock them off as we go. I'm going to prep and get some Zenny to then buy the items I need to get the halos, and I'm going to get one for Piccolo right away, I'm going to get one for Goku right away, I'm going to get one for Krillin, and I'm going to get one for Tien. And you're probably thinking, why would you get one for Tien and Krillin and not Gohan? Gohan we don't get right away in the Saiyan Saga, so I'll be able to build up some more money for him as we go on, and then Yamcha as well. He's not really that essential until we get past the Saiyan Saga. But Tien and Krillin are pretty, especially Krillin. Krillin has some of the hardest fights in this game. I need Krillin. He's not very good in this game either. Or at least I don't think he's very good in this game. But I gotta upgrade him. I need him. And I like Tien, but that's not why I'm giving him the item. He kind of has to do a 1v5. He's the best out of the 5 characters. It'll make sense when you see it. I'll explain it when we get that far, but I'm gonna start off by prepping for the story mode, not even jumping right into the story mode. It's pretty crazy, but I'm gonna go through whatever tournaments they're gonna give me right off the rip with the best character that I can get right away, which is gonna be Piccolo in this case, and I'm just gonna get as much Zenny as I can to start getting these items ready, and when I think I'm ready, I'll jump into the story mode and we can actually begin the challenge. The animation on this for the emulator looks a little funky, but it still looks pretty good. But it is a PS2 game, so I don't know what I was expecting. We're starting with Piccolo against Raditz anyway. Oh, there we go. It's been a while since I played this one. The funny thing about the World Tournament mode for this one, for the original World Tournament mode, is that it's really scummy. If you just keep slamming them into the ground and ring out, you can clear these in a couple minutes tops. So, yeah. Pretty simple. This is the very basic novice mode. This one's gonna fly by pretty quick. I guess I could have given him items right off the rip. I don't know why I keep saying rip. I could have given him items right away. Tournaments that aren't story mode, or I think Ultimate Battle does too, it doesn't give you experience. So even if I were to give him items, it wouldn't help all that much in this beginning section. Chaozu on the ground just looks bizarre. Am I get out of bounds already? Okay, good. It's important to note that even though this is prep for the story mode, I can't lose in these either. This is all part of the challenge. I lose at any point, I have to start over. If I have to start over, I'm hoping I don't have to start over at all, and I can just, if I strategize enough, I can kind of just run through this game pretty quick. Not necessarily pretty quick, it's a pretty long game, but I'm hoping I won't have to restart, because then the amount of time going into this will be so much longer. Ouch. That was dumb. I didn't mean to do that. Get out of here, Frieza. I've noticed when I've tried to do this challenge before, anytime you do the novice tournament and you get to the final round, it's always first form Frieza or it's Fat Majin Buu. Those are the only 2 characters you ever see in the finals. It's really weird. I mean, I guess those are some of the stronger characters you get right away, so that would make sense actually, but it feels weird that they are even available right away. Like, in that section we saw that there was Saiyan Saga Vegeta, and there was Dodoria and whatnot, but like, having Majin Buu be available already? Okay, that was weird. But yeah, having Majin Buu available right at the beginning feels kind of you'd think it'd be kind of like a cheat code. I don't think he's all that great. I think he's pretty mediocre, but having him available right at the start is pretty odd. Because, like, the original Budokai 1, even then, they didn't even have Yamcha available at the beginning. They had all the other Z fighters, including Kid Gohan, but they didn't have Yamcha available at the beginning. That's just weird. Speaking of Yamcha, can you tell I've played this game before? I know just a couple of the combos. I'm not very good at the dragon rushes, the chases. I'm not very good at those. I'm pretty good at just the standard in-your-face combos. So that's about all that you're gonna see, other than if I get to some really ridiculously tough missions. I'm probably gonna be a little scummy if I can, just because this is gonna be a long series and I don't want to have to go through that multiple times. I'd rather just, if I can, do it all in one go. Like, if anyone has an energy volley attack in the show, those are like the worst things possible. If you see someone throw an energy volley, you know it's not going to do anything. But in this game, on the hardest difficulty, if you can do the energy volleys on a mission that's ridiculously hard, your chances of success go up dramatically. Because for whatever reason, they'll teleport away from it, but most of them will still home onto them and they'll still get hit anyway. Lack of game design, I suppose. Game functionality, but hey, I didn't cheat the game. That's just how the game is made. So, I'm going to take advantage of what they're going to give me. I'm already 12 minutes in, and I'm still doing the prep tournaments. This is making me worried that this whole first video is probably just going to be prep for the story mode. And that's not good. I want to get at least a couple done. Maybe I'll finish off Raditz at the very least. But I want to try to get a bit more of the Saiyan Saga done before I call this first video done. Oops. Get out of Android 17. Yeah, why is Android 17 available at the start too? That's also weird. If it was like Dr. Gero and Android 19, that makes perfect sense, but Android 17? I'd think he'd be someone you'd have to unlock. I think Frieza and Cell, obviously we saw Frieza already, but I think First Form Cell was available too. I just wasn't looking for him.
Winner! Contestant Piccolo!
Having Piccolo at the beginning for these tournaments kind of makes this look a little bit easier than it should, but Piccolo's kind of OP in this game. So, that's why I'm using Piccolo for these tournaments. He's really good.
Are you ready? Begin!
Well, he's putting up more of a fight than everyone else, but he didn't put up that much of a fight. We are still only in adept mode, so...
Winner! Contestant Piccolo! You'll be able to enter the next big tournament.
Cell games? Ooh. That's a tough stretch.
Now, we'll have you participate in a martial
Oh no.
This is
I'm probably gonna have to do both of these right away for more money too. Alright.
I don't care who it is. Someone get out here and fight.
Now I'm gonna upgrade Piccolo. Memory card slot 2. Okay. I don't know why. I'm not gonna question it. I think Piccolo. I don't think we will prioritize offense with Piccolo because he's a really good offensive character, and we will ignore defense as I'm not sure I'm going to need it. Oh, I didn't know I got this. That helps. I thought I had to buy one of those. Alright. Well, now that I have the option, maybe I will do defense. I'm definitely not upgrading his ultimate because Hellzone Grenade in this game is not the move. Yeah, I'll do defense, I guess. So that works out, actually. And I'm going to save that last spot for the Halo for when I have enough for the Halo. The difference between this tournament and the World Martial Arts tournament is that this one, unlike the other one where there's ring outs, even though there was ring outs in the show for this part, they just didn't do any. I have to fight to the death, so Chaozu and I will be undergoing combat until I have KO'd him. I forgot YouTube's not a fan of that specific word, so I will knockout or unalive is the terminology they prefer. A perfect first round. That's good. The health carries over into the next fight, so the fact that I didn't get hit, perfect scenario. 17 again? Trying to make this cannon on me?
If you don't speak up, I will kill you. Understand?
Eh.
I won't go down as easily as last time.
Yeah, that's for certain. Ooh. At least put up some kind of resistance. Come on, man. Oh, I missed. This is the lowest difficulty. I really shouldn't be that surprised. No, 17. It is not. Yikes. I'm making this look a lot easier than it's gonna be, I promise you. We haven't done any of the hard difficulty fights yet. It's just been the easy and medium. It gets a lot harder than this.
I sure hope you're ready.
So, this is where you've chosen for your final resting place.
Oh, pipe it down, Vegeta. I was hoping you were going to stand up before that fired. Ooh. Lucky you. Ooh. I was hoping I was going to get it perfect the whole tournament. I'll let you have the one counter, Vegeta, but that's all you get. You're right. It is definitely decided. Bro didn't stand a chance.
The winner is Piccolo. Congrats, your pick.
Yeah.
You really did it. Guess anything's possible, even for you. Now, we'll have you. How many inch are you ready? Well then.
Hopefully after this one I should be good to go. See, I think that's a glitch that this game has, is that it's trying to load memory card slot 2 instead of slot 1, because I'm on slot 1. I don't have a slot 2 for this. So, I don't know if that's going to affect how we have to play every tournament beyond this point, but we'll certainly see. When we come back to the tournaments after the story mode, or if I need the tournaments later for more money, I'll investigate that further, but for now, it's not really a big deal. Just gonna keep throwing straight hands. Come on, Gohan, stand up. This ultimate's not very good, but we're gonna see if I can hit a very adept... Okay. I said very adept when I meant to say absolute novice.
I don't remember training you to be this weak.
Yeah, Gohan, stand up. That's exactly what I said earlier. Piccolo and I are on the same page, the same mindset. I was telling him to stand up earlier too. Ooh, a Cyberman. I hope the Cyberman beats Goku. I want to fight the Cyberman.
I sure hope you're ready.
I sure hope you're ready too, Trunks. Put that sword away. This is a tournament. I suppose we are fighting to the death. Never mind. Keep the sword out. Ooh. You know, it's bad when I'm doing so much damage to him that the game can't keep up with how much damage his health bar's taken. Just straight red. This is the Piccolo video. Piccolo reigns supreme. Honestly, even the base Goku's not that great in this game. It's pretty mediocre as well. Until I get Super Saiyan, Piccolo is kind of going to be the king of my roster until then. But I don't really get to pick and choose a whole lot who I get to play as. Usually it's pretty determined for you, but you can like determine the order. But every once in a while, there's a random mission where Tien will just be in the ice world, the ice lands or something. You can be like, "Hey, come join me." Be like, "Okay," even though he has no business being there. And other random characters like that, like Yamcha and stuff. So, if the random character is better than the character I was gonna have to do it with, I'm gonna use them. See, the Cyberman's already putting up a better fight than the last two. I knew fighting the Cyberman was the right choice. It's decided. It was always decided. I have one more fight and then hopefully we should be able to get on with the rest of the video. It would be Chaozu. Of course it's Chaozu. Emperor Chaozu attempts to reign supreme.
I sure hope you're ready.
Don't worry, Tien. I can do it.
Why are you lying? Why are you lying to your friend? He cares about you deeply, and you're over here telling him that you're not gonna die. Did you not watch my last matches? Chaozu. You poor, poor fool. You pulled a Vegeta and went underneath it. You wanna come up here and try it again? This could be it. What? I thought for certain I was about to knock him out with that. I thought it was almost positive that I was going to knock him out with that attack. Way to have some backbone, Chiaotzu. I'll tell Tien that you unalived with honor. It's decided.
You should know better than to mess with me.
See? Exactly. Piccolo knows what he's talking about.
The winner is Piccolo!
And just like that, 4 of the mandatory finish tournaments are done for us.
You'll be able to enter the next big tournament.
No, I'm not gonna go on to the next one. It's time to start the story mode if I have enough money to start buying the stuff for the Halos.
Now, we'll have you participate in the martial arts tournament to earn a little zen. This
Alright. There will be portions where I'll have to grind out some money for more items for new characters. So, and I don't think we'll need to do it very often, but we'll need to do it every once in a while.
Which Z item do you want?
Okay, let's see. They're the same amount, so I can see how many I can... Okay, 5. So I can get 2. And then get 1 extra for one of them. Well, I have enough for 2. Yikes. We're just gonna start it. I think I'll be okay for now. But I will start putting some stuff on Piccolo. Okay, so this stuff didn't save because it was memory card slot 2, apparently. That's fine. That means tournaments are going to be a lot harder because it won't load slot 1 for whatever reason. So I'll have to keep that in mind. Oh, I should fuse the items first and then put stuff on. Silly Ben. Silly, silly me. Two Halos acquired. All right. We'll kind of just do the basic setups for these guys. So the +1s for everyone, and then the Halos for Goku and Piccolo, I think is what I'll do. Or do I give it to Tien? Honestly, Goku doesn't need it right away. I might give it to Krillin or Tien right away. They need it more. And I feel like that's really crazy to say, because Goku is he's gonna fight all the big bosses, but he doesn't. I don't think Goku needs the Halo right away. Piccolo needs it because of that fight with Raditz. Gives me the special condition when I need that. And then I think Tien's hard mission is before Krillin, so we'll do Tien first. Oh, but I don't have enough to get... Oh. Well, this is going to be interesting. We'll do health, defense, and the Halo, and then hopefully by the time I get to Tien's mission, I should have enough money to buy more equipment slot spots that I can put right there. Now, the reason I'm not filling that slot until I get an equipment +2 slot item is because if an item that's already sitting there gains XP and then I replace it with a different item, I just lose that XP and that's a waste. So I might as well just leave it open until I can fill that slot with what I want to put there. Alright, let us get started with the actual challenge video. Choose a scenario. You don't want to hear Goku talk. You know, if you're watching this, you've seen the story. Alright, hardest difficulty, Deathless Run. Technically started in the tournaments too, but the official... The main portion of the game is just beginning. Okay, so the layout of how these stars, the red dot is where the main story is, but if you go to these other slots, sometimes you can find a character that'll join your team for that mission, Or you can find Dragon Balls laying around, which is kind of odd. Or you can have useless dialogue, like I'm about to get here. Even if you don't equip Z items, even if you win battles, you won't gain experience. Thanks, Hercule. And no Dragon Balls. Back out we go. Unfortunately, I think a lot of these opening ones are going to just be useless dialogue. But I'm going to check them anyway. You never know when you're going to get a random Dragon Ball sitting in the corner. It happens a lot. See? Exactly. This is why we look. If you go to Baba's shop, in all the maps, even when you're on like Namek and stuff, there's a shop. Baba's shop will still be on the map, and you can buy items anytime without having to back out of the story mode. But if you want to fuse items to make halos, you have to back out anyway. So it's kind of defeats the purpose of not having to back out. See, this is important to have at the beginning, because the first battle we have with Raditz as Piccolo, it'll say win conditions, and then it'll say 3 question marks, or survive the battle, and lose conditions, lose the battle. So if I beat Raditz in this game specifically, there are 3 what if scenarios, and anytime win condition is 3 question marks, if you kill that enemy, oh, that helps a lot, actually. The item I just picked up, if I can sell that for like 100,000 zenny, so actually that kind of solves our money issue. I forgot that was even here. I probably didn't have to do all those tournaments then. I could have just grabbed that. Oh well, I had completed them, and they had to be completed for this challenge anyway. But what I was saying was there are 3 what-if scenarios, and in each one, to unlock them throughout the story, you'll encounter, like, for example, when I fight Raditz, it'll say the 3 question marks for win conditions. If I actually beat him instead of running out the timer, I will unlock that what-if scenario that's for Raditz in this game. I think, according to the game, you're allowed to be defeated by Raditz and still win the battle. You just won't get the special condition. Well, for the challenge that we're doing, I can't lose at all. So I have to win even the what-ifs that are crazy, that have like crazy stats anyway. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. And Corrin has these challenges every once in a while. That's why I'm fighting Master Roshi. Or, sorry, Jackie Chun. He'll have these challenges he'll have you compete for, and he'll give you an item or some money or something. Like, I got speed +2 and some zenny. Big whoop. But he'll have some, and we have to complete all of this extra stuff too. If I forget one because I didn't look at a spot or something, whatever, I'm not gonna worry about it, but I'm gonna attempt to beat every single fight that is available to me at any time. So, if I see that Kami's Lookout or Corn's Tower is an option, I'm gonna go look at it, because he usually has a battle for us. I think in one of the movie arcs, they have, you play as Kid Gohan and you have to beat 2 great apes. Like, how are you supposed to do that? It's gonna be pretty scummy when I have to do that one. Well, alright then. Okay, I had 1 extra ones of those, so I need this once, and then this one more time. And then I can actually buy more of these. We're pretty much set. So, next time I get, actually, I will go back to the main menu so I can make these halos, but aside from the halos, next time I get Tien, I can give him his new items and stuff, or Goku, because now I have them in my inventory. Okay. Oh, I need to buy more fusion item thingies. What do they call them? Z item fusions. They're like items themselves. You see in that top corner over there, I only have 1 left, so I can only make 1 more halo before I have to buy more of those. They don't cost very much, but I'll just have to remember that I need to get those again.
Hey, you can't. My friends and I have.
All right.
Okay. Which? Got it. The next one. Which game? All right.
Oh, I didn't even consider this. Did I just lose my Dragon Ball? No, okay, it's saved. Okay, I was worried that I just threw away that free Dragon Ball for no reason. Whew, that's good. Good to know.
5 peaceful years have passed since the epic battle against Piccolo. But now, an evil new menace has cast its shadow over the Earth. The Saiyans.
Shit, you're not Kakarot.
Who are you? Tell me.
So the Green Man thinks he's pretty tough.
What? His power is... Can Piccolo withstand this mysterious invader's monstrous onslaught?
Unfortunately, see, this is what I'm talking about. This battle has to be so unrealistic to beat it, because at most, I can be level 14 or whatever, right? If I wasn't having a Halo equipped. He's level 228. His stats through the roof for no reason. Already on the hardest difficulty, stats through the roof. And if I click ready to fight, yeah, clear conditions, a bunch of question marks. I have to win this for the challenge. If I lost playing this without the challenge, I'd still technically win because it's canon. But I have to win this for the challenge. So level 13 Piccolo has to somehow pull this off. It's a little difficult because he does more damage, but I can do it. I've done it before. Oh, that's not a good start. Oh, this is not a good start. Oh, this is really not a good start. Oh my goodness. Don't tell me the run's already over. Oh, I'm so nervous. I don't want the challenge to end before it's even really begun. I think I'm straight up above him. I think this will work because he won't be able to anticipate when to dodge it. Correct. I just scummed the crap out of him. Okay. When he got that first combo off and his super off right at the beginning, I was so nervous that I was about to screw that up. It's like I did not just put 35 minutes into this to lose on the first story mode mission.
The mighty Piccolo was helpless before this powerful new enemy.
There's another large power level. It must be Kakarot.
Impossible. Why has this dark stranger come to Earth?
Alright, since I'm almost 40 minutes in already, I'm gonna get through the part with Raditz to the point when Raditz is unalived, and then I will simply call this one, and then hopefully when I record the next one, I will be able to get pretty much the whole Saiyan Saga done next time, because we did all the prep this time. Sorry, most of the video was prep, but for this challenge it's kind of important. But next time we'll be able to get most, if not all, of the Saiyan Saga done. And when I say the Saiyan Saga is difficult, I'm serious. It's crazy how difficult it gets once we get through Raditz. Ooh. But the hardest part with Raditz is already done, so. I think this is Tien offering to do a tournament fight, isn't it? Oh, it's General Sao. Okay. I think if I beat him, I get the items to make him. So, okay, here we go. Let's put his stuff on now that I have it. Oh, it's worth noting because somebody might have noticed it. It says that I have +3s now and that it's new, but obviously, as you can see, I don't have them. It's because when Piccolo upgraded, when I beat Raditz, it gave him XP for those items, and his +1 is now a +3. I don't actually have them, unless I took it off of Piccolo, but I'm not going to do that, so... Oh, actually, with Goku in the Spirit Bomb, I kind of want to give him Ultimate Blast upgrade, so I want health. I definitely want health. Defense is going to be good because I'm going to need Goku for a lot of the harder ones. I think Ki and attack are the ones I'm going to have to give up, despite Goku being, you know, once we get the transformations, being our best character. I'm going to have to specialize defense for him because, especially if I have to fight like Kid Buu, that's insane. Kid Buu in this game is crazy. I'll put his halo on him just so I don't forget. Because I had an extra one now. So I can change out the +2 for the +3 when I unlock it after Frieza, and it doesn't replace any of the stuff that was in the extra slot 2s. So that'll be easy to change. Maybe I will. Oh, okay, I do have an extra slot. Do I want to do plus for Ki to charge Ki, or do I want to do attack? I think being able to charge Ki is more important than upgrading my attack. Even though I like to throw hands in this game, I think that's what we're gonna roll with. Yeah, I think that's what I gotta roll with. You can tell the difference between Piccolo and Goku right off the rip. Goku just feels so much slower. He's much harder to use because he's so slower. What? The Kaioken attack before I've gone to King Kai? Yeah. They didn't have like Goku beginning, Goku end and stuff like they do in the further installments in this franchise for the Budokai Tenkaichi series. This was their first time doing this with like combos and stuff, so it's only the second installment in the series, so all the Gokus is just one Goku. It's not passed along between the different variations, it's just the one Goku. So whatever like the 3 most used moves that Goku uses, so like Kaioken, Kamehameha, and Spirit Bomb are his 3 moves, because those are the 3 that he uses the most in his base form. And oh, the halo above his head doesn't do that for all the characters, because obviously I used Piccolo earlier who had a halo. Only characters who later in the show appear back on Earth with halos get to have actual halos in the visual. So Goku, and then I love how I just went through saying, oh, they only have like the one Goku. Well, they actually have 3 Vegetas, if you don't count Majin Vegeta. If you count him, then there's 4, but they have 3 Vegetas. They did that. They split up the Vegetas, but not the Gokus. I don't know why they would do that, but Goku's just one character. Vegeta, Saiyan to Namek is one character. Vegeta, just the Cell Saga is his own character, and then the Buu Saga is his own character. I don't know why they did it for Vegeta and not Goku. Maybe they just did it because of the outfit changes, but they didn't do it for Goku, so.
That's definitely Kakarot. He looks exactly like his father. Who the heck are you? You mean you don't know? First of all, you are not from this planet. You were born on the planet Vegeta. You are part of the Saiyan race, the strongest warriors in the universe. And I am your brother, Raditz. You don't listen very well, do you?
Nope, not at all. Not even a little bit.
Perhaps I'll just borrow your son for a while. Stay back. Come any closer and you'll be sorry.
Oh, survive as long as you can? That pretty much means either we play keep away or I just take him out anyway. He's not level 218 this time, so that's good. I'm no chicken. I'll fight him. Can I beat him in 90 seconds, though? That's the question. I'm sure I can. The sacred rule of fighting on this map is that you can't destroy Kame House. So I'm going to do everything I can to not destroy Kame House. How'd that sternum check feel, Raditz? So you keep saying. Oh, that was a poor choice. I knew as soon as he started backing away, I was like, this isn't gonna work. I'm so bad at those. And it doesn't help that on the hardest difficulty, it's near impossible to get one of those to win because the computer is gonna be able to do it faster than you. That's just how it's gonna go. Oh, crap. Though the energy volley moves you gotta look out for in this game. I could vanish it, but if I did, it would still hit me. So vanishing it, not a good idea. I can either run away if I'm far enough away, or I'm gonna have to block it.
Share your energy with me.
You're wasting your time, Raditz. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's okay, I got a bigger bomb now. I'm sure he's gonna dodge this, but I'm running out of time, so let's see if he'll just... There's no way he just stood there and took it. There's no way. Bro just said, nah, I was gonna lose anyway. Just go ahead. We now have Master Roshi, which... Master Roshi is ridiculously bad in this game, as you could guess, because it's not Dragon Ball Super Roshi. And I have to use Roshi and Yajirobe later to fight like a bunch of metal coolers, and I can't die. Do you know how hard that's going to be to do? Extremely hard to do.
No, he won't get away with this.
Well, it seems we have no choice but to fight.
Yeah, if the three of us fight together, we can take that guy.
Just going off the metrics of how good you two are in this game, you're not good in this game. Neither of the two of you. So you coming along with me to fight, not a good idea. You're just gonna drag me down.
Don't bother. You need me.
Exactly, we need Piccolo. Piccolo gonna carry.
Piccolo!
Piccolo? Alright, check all these. I know I keep checking these, but they're different every time. At least some of them are. So, chances for new Dragon Balls, chances for someone to join us, or chances for more useless information like that. So, ooh, item. Oh, well, I mean, I won't have to buy more of that one later, so. I don't know why all the people with tips are always out here. It doesn't make any sense. If I remember correctly, that's going to be Mercenary Tao again, so I'm just going to skip that one. Well, you know what? I'm almost positive it's Mercenary Tao, but I'll check it anyway. So that doesn't look like I'm avoiding a fight that I don't have to be in. Oh, it's Yamcha. Well, That's why we check, right? Oh, it's just more useless garbage. Thanks, Yamcha. I guess. But like that mercenary Tao fight I did earlier, he will come back and I can do it again. But like if I've already beat him, I don't think I need to fight him again. I don't need to fight him every single time he pops up, you know?
So, you actually care. How surprising. You know why I'm here. Give me back my son.
Yeah, give him back.
I'm done trying to get through to you, brother.
Kid Gohan in the early portions of this game is going to be very good as well. He's better than Goku and Krillin, which is insane because he's never that good in any game.
You are a disgrace to our race. Prepare to die.
No, you prepare to die. Well, actually, if we're being canonically accurate here, Goku is going to unalive, so... If I don't have to use base Goku, as bad as it is to say, if I don't have to use him, I'm not going to use him. If I don't have to. Piccolo is the supreme character among the two currently. When I get Super Saiyan, oh, how that narrative changes. But I have to go through all the movies before Namek before I even get a chance to get a crack at Super Saiyan, so it's going to be a long time coming for that. I finished him off canonically. Do I get more money for that? More experience? I wish, but no. I do not.
Krillin, take care of Gohan. Goku.
The way he crumples over is so bad, but it's a PS2 game. Two more Saiyans, 1 year's time. Whatever will we do? And then Piccolo kidnaps Gohan right out of Krillin's nose. Krillin, you had one job. You had one job. How could you tell Goku to let this happen? But yeah, that's all I'm gonna do for today. Just because of how long it took to set up the prep to begin this challenge and stuff. So that's all I'm gonna do today. I hope you had a good time enjoying this. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. I'll be making more videos of this game, and then all the other stuff I mentioned at the beginning. There will be more videos as time goes on, but it's a new channel. I'm probably going to focus on this series for a little while, and then maybe I'll start up another one, but that's all I'm going to do for today, and thanks for watching.